Hey everyone, and welcome back. Welcome if you are new. My name is thebubsbee and we have Peanut here, and I will be actually doing a super fun hairstyle. I don't know what to call it, but this was really cute. If your hair is thick, fine. If you have long hair, short hair, I think this style could fit anyone. So keep on watching to see how I achieved it. I do want to thank Treluxe for sponsoring today's video, and I want to remind you all, this is a part 2 video to part 1. So if you want to see how I got the blowout, how I got to this stage right here of all this thick, kinky, curly hair, looking so smooth and fluffy, okay, looking lightweight, then you need to see part 1, because in part 1 I go more in detail and you will see what tool I actually used to cut down my styling process. Okay, it helped. This blow drying tool helps me so much. I'm going to actually part her hair down the middle from the front of her head to the nape. I'm just going to do a clean part down the middle. I love when I am braiding their hair, my kids' hair, on hair that's been blow dried. It just saves me so much time and it's just easier to create those parts. Now I created 2 parts in the front because I'm going to be doing some braids. I thought this added a little cute effect in the front. I just added some triangular parts. Now I'm actually going to go on my product of choice. I'm going to be using Treluxe Curl Supreme 4-in-1 Hydrating Cream. Now the reason why I'm going in with this cream is because it's not super water-based, especially if you don't use a lot of it, but it will pack the moisture. When it comes to braided hairstyles on my kids, I tend to leave them in for 2 weeks, sometimes even 4 weeks, but I try to let it last 2 to 3 weeks. All right, I need some time before I go back in with another style. So the Curl Supreme does a great job at actually locking that moisture in because it's filled with butters and oils and it's super hydrating. That moisture is actually going to seep in from the outside in and it's going to lock the moisture in. It's actually, seriously, how great it is. It's like the perfect product if you do the LCO method. It's your one-stop product. Like, you don't need a leave-in, you don't need an oil. This cream does it all for you. So I love using it. Now, you see I already did those 2 braids in front. Now I'm going to go in with the cornrows. And now these cornrows I'm going to create upward. So my parts are pretty big. She has a lot of hair and she has a big head. So I can get away with doing super big sections on her. If your child has less hair, her hair is not as dense, I would do smaller braids. Just do whatever you would like, but this is working so well for her. So this process didn't take that long per se. The only reason why it took long is because I had to move her head this way and that way, and so that took long. If you want to cornrow or braid hair, do it on stretched hair. It just saves so much time, and I really love that I'm getting super clean and neat parts. When I am creating those parts on the opposite side, I try to get the parts as even as possible to the other side. You can see those parts are looking a little neat. So that's really how I make sure that everything is looking symmetrical, how I try to keep all the parts even. I do the best I can. So this is basically what I am doing for the rest of her hair. So just keep on watching. So I've reached the end. Like I said, this hairstyle doesn't take long. It just took longer because she has a lot of hair and I had to move her around a lot. So the style took about 2 hours to do. That's normal when it comes to Peanut's hair. It takes about 2 to 3 hours to do a hairstyle. It's just what it is, okay? So now I created a little ponytail on top. I added some bubbles. What do you guys call those? Do you call them barrettes, bubbles? I grew up saying bubbles. So I put some bubbles on there. All right, now for the rest of the hair in the back, I'm kind of just twisting each braid around each other to get the section super neat and to contain the hair. I didn't want the hair just moving around in the back. I want to keep it super neat and tight. So I didn't get to actually show you guys what else I did, but I'm literally just twisting each section around that main section, okay? I'm going to add rubber bands to secure it, and then I'm going to add another bobble. That's pretty much all I did. I think I could have definitely added some beads in the front. I forgot to do that, but I may do that today. We'll see. I could add like a couple of beads, like 2 to 3 beads to those braided sections in the front. That would be cute, but this is the finished look. What do you all think? Do you guys like this? I really loved how this came out. This was super pretty, super cute. And like I said, you see how neat and crisp the parts are. You see how neater the hair is because the hair was blown out. I just really prefer to do the hair on blown out hair, but sometimes we ain't got time. We just got to put the braids in, call it a day. But this was cute. She really did like it. If you like it, please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what else you want to see from me. If you didn't see part 1, I'm going to link it down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.